A massive cleanup has started in Parottee, St. Elizabeth in mangrove forests that were badly damaged during the passage of Hurricane Melissa. The cleanup was done as part of today's observation of World Wetlands Day under the theme Wetlands and Traditional Knowledge Celebrating Cultural Heritage. Krista Campbell was in Parottee and now reports.
From refrigerators to speaker boxes, fans and other furniture, almost 95% of the bulky waste settled in mangrove forests from Black River to Parottee in St. Elizabeth were dumped there by Hurricane Melissa. That's according to MP for Southwest St. Elizabeth, Floyd Green. He was part of a multi-ministerial and multi-agency team cleaning up the mangroves in Parottee as part of World Wetlands Day on Monday.
That the sea would have come in and not just devastated the houses, but taken things out of the houses and deposited them in the mangroves. The only way the mangroves can be restored is if you remove that. And we're seeing everything from stoves to amplifiers to parts of boats. We're just trying to get them out. So we do expect that by the end of today, we will see a significant improvement.
But the damage to the wetlands has been so significant, the MP says he will be partnering with the National Environment and Planning Agency, NEPA, to do mangrove replanting and restoration in the area.
Now, to put the magnitude of the damage to the mangroves here in Parottee into perspective, the National Stadium is about 35.6 hectares in size. So, according to NEPA statistics, the damage done to the mangroves in just this area alone is about 17 times the size of the National Stadium.
Over 2,000 hectares of mangroves have been negatively impacted along Trelawney, St. James, Westmoreland, and St. Elizabeth. In particular, in Parottee, and the lower Black River morass, 600 hectares, over 600 hectares of mangroves have been impacted to varying degrees. So we have uprooted trees, trees that have snapped in half, trees that have completely lost their leaves, and now today we're seeing that some of the leaves are growing back.
Environment Minister Matthew Samuda says it will take several more massive cleanups like this throughout the year to get the wetlands back to their original state.
So much of the debris that has been piled up already. You'll see trucks and tractors behind it that will help us with some of the removal. We expect to have to do this several times throughout the course of the year to restore the areas that are affected.
So the solid waste is one of the biggest impacts to a forest recovering because it blocks the flow of water in the forest and it also smothers any potential seedlings that could come up.
Krista Campbell, TVJ News.